Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my subscribers lesson. It's Wednesday morning here in the UK, and our local time is 6:27 a.m. Hello, Rim. Welcome. I've just invited you to join.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Could you please tell me where are you from and what do you do?
Okay, actually, I am a fresh graduate from university. So my major is language and translation. So I just graduated in 2021 from university. Now I'm searching about work and all this, yes.
From which country and which university?
Actually, I'm from Saudi Arabia. Yes. I live in Medina,
You live in.
which is my university, Taiba University.
All right. So, was your instruction in English or Arabic?
No, actually in English because my major is language and translation.
Okay. So, what's the next plan?
Actually, my next plan, to find a good work to go on on my career. So actually, maybe I would like to open my own business, maybe one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Very good. Welcome. Uh, I,
thank you.
I was in Saudi Arabia before coming to the UK for 4 years.
Oh, nice. Where?
I was based in Jeddah, but I
Uh,
visited most of the cities like Medina, Mecca many times. Eastern
yeah,
province like Dammam, Bahrain, not Bahrain, Dammam, Koba, Hofub, Jubail,
yeah,
Ava, Taif,
nice. I'm living in Medina.
uh,
Yeah,
Medina, main town of Medina.
yeah.
I've been there twice to visit prophets.
Your mosques.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice, nice. What's your experience when you came here in Medina?
it's very good. It's like full of peace, tranquility, serene,
Yeah,
and calmness of mind. When I visited prophets in a tomb and the mosque, we prayed there. That's really amazing.
yeah, yeah. All the people come here, they say, oh, they feel peace and quiet.
All right. So you join on a trial basis, Reem. For
Mm-hmm.
the trial basis users, you'll be taking only 2 lessons freely. And
Mm-hmm.
after that, if you think that the lessons are beneficial and helpful and supportive, in
Mm-hmm.
that case, you have to subscribe with your money. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know.
So welcome. And my next question would be, why did you subscribe to me?
Uh, Actually, I don't have main reason. I don't know. I feel like it's good. I don't know why.
Mm,
Just something guide me to subscribe this channel. Yeah, there's there's no specific reason actually.
mm-hmm. All right. So tell me a little bit more about how to spend your free time.
Uh, Actually, look, when I'm graduated from university, I work 6 months as a trainer in 2 English languages. Also, I work as a volunteer in. It's not working actually; it's volunteering in Prophet mosques for 1 month during all Ramadan. And also I work also as a volunteering in university clubs. We make a project and we go around the schools to give them a free lessons and all these. What else? um ac- Actually, in my free time I like to taking photos, just listening to music and drink coffee. I don't have specific things. Um, what else? Yeah, this is it.
Mm-hmm. Uh, you just said your experience, but my question is
Yeah.
how do you spend your free time, your hobbies, possibly you can say.
Yeah. As I told you, like I am like I like to take photos.
Only
Uh,
photos?
yes. Actually, I don't. For example, I like to walk also, but I don't have more hobbies.
You don't read books?
Mhm.
You don't.
I hate reading, and this is my problem in every single exam. I hate reading, and I can't read quickly. Like yeah.
You don't read books at all, you mean to say?
No, actually, like I prefer to listen to the books. For example, if I like any books, I'm go like immediately to listen to this book.
Audiobook, you mean?
Sorry?
It's called audiobook.
Yeah, exactly. Audio's book.
All right. And you don't watch any movies, do you?
Yeah, actually, I watch movies, but not a lot because like I feel boring when I watch something like more than 30 minutes.
Okay. Hello, Salim. Welcome. Okay. And how about writing? Do you practice writing?
Since I was in university, yes, but now no, because like in all my working and all my volunteering, I didn't need to write anything because
Okay.
all our deals was like by like talking with people, not writing.
So your priority is only speaking and communication, but not reading or writing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But when you'll be in a real life job, you have to write lots of emails, letters.
Yeah, I know.
So
Okay.
you need to be more expert in writing as well as sometimes reading those emails or any other information.
Yeah. Also, when I was in university, like we have a subject. It's called syntax. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like this subject. I know. I think it's like belong to writing and how to form the sentence. So yes, like I'm good with writing more than reading.
All right. So you don't like to read, but you like writing.
Yeah, kind of.
And your future plan is to be looking for a job, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
No other plan to go for higher studies?
Um, I until now, no, actually, because like like I prefer to
Hello,
work more than like study.
All right. Welcome, Salim.
thank you, sir. How are you?
I'm quite good. Thanks for the question. How about you?
I'm also good.
Could you please tell me where you're from and what do you do?
I'm a student. I'm pursuing post graduation.
Which subject are you studying?
Chemistry,
Pure chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, in
all inorganic, organic, physical.
physical chemistry, industrial chemistry as well. Okay. When are you going to finish your education, Salim? Can you hear me?
I didn't get.
When are you going to finish your degree?
I'm next year. I will finish my degree.
And what's your plan after that?
After that, I will join
Sorry, I think I lost your voice for a second. After that, what's your plan? Uh,
my English is very poor, so it's my drawback. And my friends suggest me this app. So now I am here to improve my English.
All right. So remember that I can give you guidelines, instructions, but at the end of the day, you have to practice a lot by yourself. Okay? Because these classes are
Okay,
only for an hour, and you have subscribed to your trial lessons. So you'll get two
okay,
lessons today and tomorrow, both Reem and you, an hourly
yes,
lesson. And if you think that these lessons are helpful, possibly you might consider to subscribe with your money. This is how it works, okay? And you have been added to
okay,
the subscriber group as well, only for the 2 days. And after that, the
yes,
system
yes,
will move you automatically.
okay.
All right. So meet Reem, who is from Saudi Arabia. Salim.
Hi Reem, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm from India.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Okay. So let's have some speaking practice then. In that case, Reem and Salim. What do you think?
Okay, but just I have one question, please.
Sure. Please ask me if you've got any
Okay,
question. Sorry,
Yeah.
I should have asked you, both
So,
of you.
yeah, actually, as I told you, like I'm not good with reading, and I can't read fast. In some exams, like I spend a lot of money just to read and realize the passage, and then go to answer the question. So sometimes it's take me a lot of time, and the like time is passing, and I can't answer more than one than like 15 of question. Can you tell me something? It can help me to like um, be more quickly to read passage and answer the questions.
Unfortunately, it will be difficult for you in that case. If you don't read, you have
Mm-hmm,
to have the practice of reading. You have to build up the confidence level to read. You know,
mm-hmm,
especially in real life exams, like if you're sitting for any English, test like IELTS or TOEFL or
mm-hmm.
CELTA or Delta, whatever. There is a reading part where you have to read answer, and this question would be really be tricky sometimes be it harder. Okay, so by reading more and quickly and understanding the concept would be the only way to overcome.
So the only thing I need just to practice, right? Just for example, I take the timer, I put the timer and start reading, for example, some passage, then go answer the question, right?
Exactly.
Okay, nice. Thank you.
You're very welcome. So I always try to focus, if you know your weak point or weak side, focus on how you can develop it, okay? And most of the cases, the answer is known to you. Like, you have to read more.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that it's like a big problem with me because I feel bored when I'm start reading, like I feel sleepy immediately. I don't know why.
You're not going to read a book, you're going to read maybe few lines, 20 lines, 40 lines in reading comprehension. If you're considering to sit for any exam like IELTS or TOEFL, once again, in IELTS
Mm-hmm,
exam, like you'll get an hour. There is a reading section, okay, in both academic and general test.
mm-hmm,
For general test, you'll get 5 small paragraphs, and there are 40 questions. Likewise, in academic test, there would be 3 paragraphs, and there would be 40 questions, and you have 1 hour to answer. I've got a student from Arab country who
mm-hmm.
couldn't get good marks in reading because she has got the same problem. She
Yeah,
always says that, teacher, I can't get good marks in reading section because I don't answer them.
yeah, absolutely.
So my suggestion would be, even if you don't have enough time, answer all of the 40 questions by guessing. The
Oh,
reason is
yes,
that there is no negative marking, even if one answer is wrong. Okay.
yeah,
If an answer is wrong, you are going to get zero, but not any negative marks. But
yeah,
it is found from statistics that 25% of guessing answers are correct. Say there are 10 questions you didn't answer, or make a guess. Like you have to choose all the A's, for example, or all the B's, or maybe
mm-hmm,
all the C's, or all the D's. So you have to choose only one unique answer rather than A, B, C, D, whatever. Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
So
I get
now,
it.
now you think that if your three questions are correct out of 10, then your mark is going to be higher. Okay. So there is a possibility. We call it probability factor. There is a term in mathematics, and Salim might know it. If you, you might know it as well, Reem, if you have studied science, math, statistics, probability factors can sometimes have great impact on your learning modules. So don't leave any question unanswered. This is my first suggestion,
Yes.
even if you don't know the answer. Okay.
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 All right. So actually, I was going to discuss writing, but let's move on speaking today.
Mhm.
These classes are designed mostly for the IELTS candidates, people
Mhm.
who are considering to sit for the IELTS exam, who have already taken IELTS exam but couldn't get the required score. But still, you can get help from this type of classes.
Mhm.
And I've got quite a good track record of success, and 100% of my students who took these classes, they got more or less very good score, and the highest score was 8.5 out of 9 in both academic and
Mhm.
general, and the lowest score was 6. Okay, by practicing more, by studying a lot, you can overcome your problem. Don't give up. This would be my another suggestion.
Yeah.
Make some good habit or practice. Give some times to yourself because you want to achieve something. By hard work, your efforts, your dedication, and sacrificing lots of things will help you overcome this. Okay. Remember that the best British teacher, American teacher can, excuse me, give you the lessons or lectures, but you have to practice. Like though it's practiced in university, schools, and colleges, right? Teacher came for an hour, they gave this lecture, they explained something, then they gave you homework, test, and you had to study. Similarly, because these are online classes, so it would be your sole responsibility to study by yourself. Sorry. Okay.
Sir, this class is only for IELTS student or
This
any
is
other student
this
can
is
join?
this is open for everyone, honestly. Many students join here only for speaking, that's fine. Only for writing, that's okay. Only for reading. So that's why I need to understand what you're after. Like Reem is after for reading techniques, you said?
I I wanna learn speaking
Yeah,
and
exactly.
writing.
Speaking and writing, okay. So as you can see, title is IELTS speaking and writing. I try to cover all the four modules, we call features sometimes.
Mhm.
But if you're after anything else, I'll focus on that. But Salim, remember that only an hour for 2 days is not enough.
Yes, yes.
So you have to practice a lot. I can give you some hints, I can show you some guidelines how you can develop your speaking and writing. And for
If
Reem, I understand her primary target is how she can develop her reading skill. And let's go with speaking today. All right.
Okay.
But if
Okay.
you have got any questions in the meantime, please do ask me. I'll be happy to answer it.
Okay.
sir, whenever I try to speak at the front of others, then I feel hesitation and I forgot vocabulary.
Hmm.
So how to improve myself?
That is a psychological problem. You feel hesitation. Possibly you think that, oh, my English is not good. What these people are going to say when they hear me speaking English. You have to be
Yes,
brave enough. Rule number one. It doesn't matter you're making mistakes in grammar or pronunciation. Okay.
yes.
Please
Okay,
remember that both of you in conversational English, we don't expect that everyone should be 100% correct. Okay.
Okay.
We don't also expect that you're going to use good pronunciations, which is possible, not possible at this stage.
Yes.
Okay, so there may be some mistakes, or there may be some errors, but remember that that is quite natural because we're having conversation. In conversational English, our main and primary target is to convey your message to your listener, to your audience. So as long as they can understand you, that's fine. So you don't have to be worried. But if you understand something is wrong or
Yes.
something is incorrect, if you can correct it, that is the impact of making mistakes. As long as you can learn from it and correct yourself. Now the challenging question is, most of the cases our learners say, "Oh, teacher, I don't know how to correct my own mistake because I don't know where is the mistake." In that case, you have to obviously take help from a qualified and competent teacher who can help you
Yes. Yes.
identifying and explaining so that you know from your mistake what to do. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other question, Reem?
No, actually, everything is clear.
Hmm. I've just noticed, Reem, you use this word actually very often.
Yeah, yeah. I know all everyone they told me that, but I don't know.
Can you use different words instead of actually? Possible for you?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely, and actually, they are not same.
Yeah, but yeah.
You can use in fact, factual matter.
Okay.
These are the synonyms actually. In fact, factual matter. The matter is that, the fact is that, and
Mm-hmm.
there's a Latin phrase which means the same, de facto. I'm
Yeah.
Factor is
I'm writing it de facto. That means same actually. We use it in English. This Latin phrase,
Defect. Okay.
de
de
facto.
facto. De facto.
Defecture.
That means fact is that, or
Yeah.
actually.
Actually.
Okay,
The point is
the
that.
point is that, yes, you can use the
Yeah.
point is that.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to be a good speaker, you have to use different kinds of synonyms for the same word.
Yeah.
Oth-
Absolutely. Yeah.
Otherwise, it would be regarded as a repetitive word. We call
Yeah.
it filler. Okay.
Filler.
Yes. And I'm sure you know
What
the
this?
filler.
Yeah.
So fillers are those words which you,
Like when you repeat more than the word more than one time.
that's right. You got the
Yeah.
point.
Right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, because you have studied syntax, in syntax,
Yeah.
we avoid fillers. We avoid,
Also, we have something. It's when we use reference.
like
You know.
like
Yeah. When I use, for example, subject to refer to something else. Also to avoid repetition to the same noun.
right.
Yeah.
Because you have studied English literature, it will be easier for you to understand all these terms.
Yeah.
Yes, Salim, I think you want to say something.
No, sir.
Okay, let's choose to speaking part. Okay, now in order to be a good speaker, we have to focus four things. Any conversation: fluency and coherence. I'm sure you would be the right person to explain fluency and coherence.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah. I know.
could you please
Yeah.
explain?
Okay. Fluence. It's mean when you speak fluently. It's mean when you speak um like as a native speaker. We don't say and you don't, for example, describe yourself in the middle, and you can speak like with comfortably,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Coherence, it's mean when you speak like your word are like ordering a good order and correct order.
Right. Okay. Let me simplify in a different way, apart from Reem's explanation. So fluency is the rhythm, the speed, the way you talk. Okay. It doesn't matter you're speaking so fast, then it's a problem. We don't expect they speak so fast. Some people do that, and not too slow. There is a range, like it's like a rhythm, like a musical note.
Av-
O-
Average.
Okay, so that's the generally we call fluency, and not being repetitive. Rule number one in fluency: we expect that you are not going to be repetitive. Number two, you're not going to pause more than 5 seconds. You're not going to stop and then again start speaking. For example, if I ask you what is global warming, now you started speaking global warming is then you started thinking, hey, what is global warming? You forgot. Now once again, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds gone, but still you're not saying something. In that case, you may not be regarded as a fluent speaker because you stopped more than 5 seconds. So you have to maintain the speed or the rhythm, the way you talk. Okay, then you don't have to speak so fast or so slow.
Okay.
Okay, you don't need to repeat the word again and again, and
Again.
also don't stop for more than 5 seconds. I tell always 10 seconds, more than 10 seconds. And as Rim has explained, coherence is the step by step explanation to the right word, the right sentences you're saying. Like remember that if you go to stairs, stairs, we have got steps. We step one by
Yes.
one and
Yes.
we move forward. So that is the good,
Step by step.
yeah, that is the good example of coherence. And in any exam, you get 25% marks, especially in IELTS exam for fluency and coherence. And the
Step
next
by step.
and next one is these are the factors. If you study, you will be good speaker. I can guarantee. Lexical resources. Reem, would you like to explain, please? What do we mean by that word?
Okay, lexical resources. For example, when talking about subjects, you need to know your resource. When you get this is information, and from where, right?
Uh, More or less, it is like you have to know the vocabs in simple way, the vocabulary,
Yeah.
the words.
Also, for example, when you're talking about something, for example, I'm gonna give you like a simple example. For if I want to say it's a beautiful woman, I'm gonna say beautiful, but I'm not gonna say beautiful man. I'm gonna say handsome. So also this is resource about I can use handsome for man, beautiful for women.
Yeah, that is the matter of connotation and collocation. Very good.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Salim, once again, I'm adding with her explanation. It is the words that you have to choose, vocab. For any language, like I went to Saudi Arabia, I didn't know Arabic language. I learned from
Mm,
the nature, and there is a person who helped me. So within 90 days, I learned
mm-hmm,
our spoken Arabic, and that was the
mm.
part of my communication skill because I used to work as a pharmacist in Saudi Arabia. Okay,
Oh,
so
nice.
so I had to speak to doctors sometime, nurses, customers, and
Mm-hmm.
also in pharmacy they would sell a lot of things. Even sometimes they would sell water and other things in some pharmacies
Yeah.
apart from the medication. So I had to know all these words first. First, I knew the words, vocab. For any language, you need to know words first. That is vocab or vocabularies.
Mm-hmm.
Then we need to know how we can use it. So,
Yeah, and when you can use it.
and when you can use it,
Mm.
exactly. So the lexical resources will embrace the, you know, those features through which you learn the words, how you can use them. And
Mm-hmm.
remember that when you learn any English word, we need to know how we can make sentences. That is the important part. You know a word, but you don't know how to use them, then it will be difficult for you to make sentences. I've
Yeah.
seen many students, they know good vocab, but when they use it, they use wrongly because they never practiced it before. So it is better for all of us when we learn a word, we need to know what kind of, parts of space, yeah, grammar.
Yes.
That is very important for vocabs, parts of speech. I'm writing it. Then, from that parts of space, say, so one word, Reem and Salim, like beautiful. It's an
Mm-hmm.
adjective. then we need to know how we can use this word in sentence.
Yeah.
Say it's a beautiful day, or say she's a beautiful girl. We don't say beautiful man, as Rem said. Yeah, that will be wrong
Yeah.
use, like handsome
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is another.
Also, I have another example.
Go on.
For example, if I said she is speaking English well, but I can't say she is speaking English good. I use will, which is adverb, because describing the speaking. I can't use good because good is adjective. Adjective describe a noun.
That's right. That's one of the common mistakes we
Yeah.
make very often.
Yeah.
Great. So good example, Reem. Salim, if you have got any question, or Reem, in the meantime, please do ask me as I'm explaining. Okay. Third one is, you get another 25% marks by using correct words. Okay.
Grammatical.
In lexical resources, there are some other things I should say. We have to know sometimes antonyms, phrases, and idioms, and in some cases, you can use dialect as well. Please
Yeah.
remember that we can use phrases and idioms only in our speaking, not in written form. Like one of the
Oh,
examples is
okay.
like, oh, I'm over the moon to see my success in my life. Like, over the moon is a phrase. You can't use
Yeah.
any writing, okay? You have to only use it in conversational English, and that is acceptable,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Yep.
Okay.
So another suggestion would be, do not use slang words like WhatsApp, wanna, gonna, hapta, lotta in speaking. It
Yeah.
will devalue your standard, okay? It will
Yeah.
really bring a negative impact that, oh, if you ever use this type of words in a job interview or any kind of conversation and discussion, people will not think good of you, okay?
Like you are not serious or
That's right.
not professional.
Yeah, those are informal slangs you can use only to your close people, like your friends, families, whom you know. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Clear.
So next one would be, you see, grammatical range and accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
When you're making sentence, it should be grammatically correct. Number one. And grammatical range means, I'm going to ask you the question to find it. How we can use one word in different sentences. And when it's a matter of grammar, I always suggest to learn tense correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, tenses, the 12 tenses, like present,
Tense, yes,
past,
exactly.
and future,
Past, present,
Indefinite.
and future.
and then present simple, or
Yeah.
indefinite, then present continuous,
Sim-
Present
perfect, and
perfect.
perfect continuous.
yeah.
So each of the four sections, so 12 tenses are there.
And we need to know regular verbs and irregular verb because it's matter when I make sentence.
Exactly. Very good,
Yeah.
Reem. So,
Mm-hmm.
verb is the part of participles, as I said. So when you start this participles, obviously we need to study well verb. So grammatical range and accuracy, how it is matter? It matters. Like, I'm going to write the question here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Do you have hobbies? Common question.
Mm-hmm.
You both are going to answer. Let me see how well you can decorate those sentences. And remember, when you're answering, both of you don't get more than 20 to 30 seconds for every answer.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on the speed of fluency, I should say, you can say 3 to 4 lines in 20 to 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm. So like we need to read the question and answer now.
Say, I'm asking you, I've just shown you as in a written form. Do you have
Mm-hmm.
hobbies? If so, describe them. Or this question is sometimes asked, what do you do in your free time?
Yeah.
Reem, would you like to go
So the
first?
answer. Okay. So yes, like you mean I don't understand fully. You mean like you're gonna say that question? I'm gonna answer you just in 30 seconds,
20
right?
in between 20 to 30 seconds, yes.
Okay. So yes, I have. I like to take a photo of natural, and sometimes I like to walk.
Okay, let me write your answer, then I'm going to analyze. You said,
Okay.
I like to take photos, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Salim,
To the nature.
you're going to the coaching. Okay, thanks for stopping by. Photos of nature, yeah? Rain?
Mm-hmm.
And what is the second sentence? I like to walk sometimes.
And sometimes I like to walk.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. Now, you have said only 2 sentences, which may be enough only for 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to make a little bit more answer? More sentences?
More sentences?
If possible.
Okay.
If not, that's fine.
Okay. Um, Also, sometimes I like to cooking a cake, and going with my friend
I like
to make
cake, you said.
cake. Yeah,
And going with my friends, yeah?
and going with my friends to picnic.
To picnic, okay.
Mhm.
Great. Now it is better than before. You see 4 sentences.
Yeah.
Um, so your answer will be first yes or no. Do you have hobbies? Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said yes, right?
Yes, I said.
Did you say only yes or any other word?
We have another word. I can't say it. But I said yes, I like. But sometimes I can say, of course.
Yes, you can say of course. There is
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
Mm.
Okay. Now, technique number 1 in IELTS exam or any question, do not be limited to yes, no, or short answer. Try to use the full sentence. Like, yes,
Mhm.
I do have hobbies. You're stressing on do to mean
Ah.
that, yeah, you have got some hobbies. Or yes, or of course, I have hobbies. Rather
Mm-hmm.
than simply
Just
yes.
to say yes and explain. You need to like emphasize,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah, good. Okay.
All right. Okay, let me read out Salim's comment. I play cricket and sometimes I read storybooks. I go with my friends outside and sometimes I go to swimming. Sometimes I go in the field, go to the field, not in the field. Salim, are you still there or gone? Okay, now you see your answer. I'm going to analyze in a moment. I like to take photos of nature, good answer, and sometimes I like to walk. You see the sentence pattern and structure. This is you've used a structure or grammar pattern, and next sentence has almost similar pattern. I like to walk. I like to take photos. Look, they've got
Mhm.
similarity. Okay, and also sometimes I like to make cake and going with my friends to picnic. Answers are okay.
Mhm.
But if you change in a different pattern, that could bring more marks. Remember that there is nothing wrong with this answer,
Mhm.
especially when you're considering to take for the IELTS exam. I like to take
Mhm.
photos of nature and
Mhm.
sometimes walking. If you change like this, walking is also my another habit.
Mhm.
Let me change it. Look how this sentences would sound different. Okay, I'm keeping the first sentence. Sometimes walking is my habit too, or hobby too. Look at this first sentence pattern and second sentence pattern is now not same.
Mhm.
So it's a wider range of grammar. So this is a different pattern. Walking is a
Mhm.
gerund, yeah? You know gerund,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Without no adding. Yeah.
yeah. hmm So it says also sometimes I like to make cake.
Mhm.
Can you replace it with different words? Making cake.
Sometimes making cake.
Very good. See?
Making cake is also
Is
um,
also
is also I don't want to say hobby. I want to say it's like make me happy. It's also, but I can't find the word. Sometimes making cake is also change my mood. Maybe.
changes my mood. Very good. Look, now we have understood how it works.
Yeah.
And now, instead of going with, can you use hanging out phrasal verb?
Yeah, I want to say hanging out, but I think it's like
Okay,
yeah, it's like yeah.
hanging out. Oops, out with my friends. You can say here, I also like hang out with my friends to picnic. Okay, and now look at these answers. All the sentences are different. Okay, and please bear in mind that when you're having conversation, we don't have much time to think how we are going to structure it. It is only a
Yeah.
matter of practice. That's why we always say practice yourself to develop your English language. And
Yeah.
honestly speaking, it is found from statistics, people who practice more, they get good marks everywhere in all of the exams. It could be school, college, university, higher studies, IELTS exam, or any other certificate exam. That's why we practice every day. That's what we learn from our teachers from school or university. All right, Reem?
Yes.
Now, did you see the difference now? The sentence we have changed
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. 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 See the difference.
So similarly,
Also,
uh-huh,
mhm.
go on.
Also, as you said, like when someone asks you, you don't like thinking about the structure, but now it does. It's giving matter for you, like when you focus about your answer.
Exactly. And my suggestion would be you, because you are a student of linguistics and English language, it will be really amazing idea if you can bring some structures when you're having conversation with other people, and people will really feel the standard, the quality of your English, obviously. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
can you please give me one moment? I'll be back here.
Okay.
Hello, Reem. Hello.
Hi.
Are you preparing for IELTS?
Sorry.
Are you preparing for IELTS examination?
No, actually, I didn't book my exam yet. But in my country, we have another exam. So for that, like, I'm preparing for it.
And what is that exam, Rim, in your country?
It's called STEP exam.
STEP.
Yeah.
And why it is needed?
Actually, for many things, for works,
hmm
most of the time. It's not necessary for works, but it give you bonus when you post it. You know. Yeah.
Okay, and is it like a certified exam in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
hmm
But in this exam, we don't have writing and we don't have speaking. Only reading
and listening.
grammar, listening, and analysis. Just.
Okay. Salim, welcome back.
Sir, what is the class time if I purchased your course?
My class times, this one is every Wednesday and Thursday, 6:30 UK time. Because I'm from England and I conduct this lesson every Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. Most of my classes, like Saturday, 2 classes for IELTS and grammar, and
Yes.
morning, Sunday morning, 2. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are all for
Yes.
English language. On the Friday morning, I conduct weekly once one lesson only for the pronunciation and British IPA for the RP accent.
Yes.
Okay, and other classes are at night, my time, because I work full time, so I can't do it daytime. So more or less every class there are students. They join on different times according to their own suitable time. So if you miss one class, you have missed it, but it would be recorded under my account, so you can always watch it. And also, all my classes are saved. I've got a YouTube channel, and you can
Okay,
always
sir.
watch from there. There are hundreds of classes there.
What is the channel name?
English with Rahat Ali.
Okay.
Hello, Doom. Welcome. Doom is an IELTS candidate from Saudi Arabia, Reem, but he lives in Cambridge at the moment, Cambridge city of the
Oh,
UK.
nice to meet you.
He's planning to start his post-graduation degree. I've got quite a good number of PhD students in the UK who is under my supervision of developing their English language, and also some other countries.
Yeah.
Like one is from Europe, another one from Indonesia, two people from Indonesia. They're PhD applicant, and other two is already starting their PhD program. But they like to develop their English because in PhD thesis paper, which is roughly 75,000 words, they have to write in English. But they said they never wrote English before. They studied in a different language, so it will be difficult for them. Then I gave this homework: write everything daily and get it checked.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions, Salim?
No, sir.
Our classes times are fixed by it never changes, except in the winter when our daylight times changes. I change 1 hour less. Okay, 1 hour ahead of us.
Sir. No problem. No problem.
During the summer, our time goes 1 hour ahead. So because of the daylight saving, in many countries we change the time, like the USA, Canada, and the UK as well. Okay, now look at the example that is given by Reem. Now it looks, Reem, would you like to read it, please? Your second answer.
The second one. I like to take a photo of nature. Sometimes walking is my hobby too. Sometimes making cake is also changing my mood. I also hanging out with my friend to picnic.
Very good. Now, Salim, would you please read your answer? Your coaching time is 1
Yes.
p.m. You can join any time in the class as long as the classes is going on. Okay, Salim?
Okay, sir.
So don't worry if you miss some part. It will be always recorded and saved. You can watch it from there, as I said.
Okay, sir.
But it happens, Reem and Salim, sad matter is that sometimes I find in many classes there are students, but they never join because they're busy. So I have to, in that case, conduct my lesson by my own.
Yeah.
And that is the rule here. Being a teacher, we can't just leave the class because there is no students. No, I
Mm-hmm.
have to conduct the lesson whether there is student or not.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if there is no students has subscribed in a class, that's a different case. In that case, I can consider to not to take the case. But if somebody has subscribed to my class or lesson, I have to take the class.
Yeah, even if no, there is no one.
That's right. Even no one joins my lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Any other question before we go to the next part?
No, actually, for me,
Sir,
everything is clear.
continue.
Okay, so that is grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation is the hardest part of English learning.
Yes, sir.
Please remember that. Don't be confused with pronunciation and accent. Only there are two types of pronunciation in the world: British English, which is called British
American.
IPA, and Rim knows that what does IPA stand for?
Yeah, it's for phonetics.
International Phonetics Alphabet, and another is American IPA. Sometimes people ask me, how do I know that this is British English? How do I know that this is American English? The for most important features are letter R and letter T.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain some of them in a moment, okay? So letter R and T. Please remember that in British English, most of the cases, if there is R sound at the end or in the middle, we do not pronounce it. You can see it. I'm trying to pronounce this word because I follow the British IPA. Okay, R is not pronounced most of the cases. And what happens? What do we do? Instead, we bring schwa sound or the vowel sound. We pronounce R if the word starts with R, like my name, or any other word like run,
Raw.
Roof also.
roof. Yes, any word. Tell me any word that starts with R.
Rain.
Rain. Yeah. Then roast,
Random.
random.
Rose.
Salim?
Rose.
Rose. Yes. Regulars.
Rest.
Rest. There are thousands of words
Rough.
out there that starts with R.
Yeah.
Remember, we have to pronounce R in that
Yes.
case. We can't just omit it. Rule number one, why we pronounce R. And we also pronounce R if there is a vowel sound after that. For example, program. After R,
Okay.
there is A, okay? Colorado.
Mhm.
Oops, Colorado, Colorado. Restaurant. There is, you see, there is R at the beginning, there is in the middle, there is another R, but there is E, vowel sound. Then I'm trying to,
Reservation.
pardon?
Reservation.
Reservation, reservation. Yes, very good. But after R, there is a vowel sound.
The sound, it's not vowel
So
actually,
that's
but we
why,
pronounce it.
yeah, now I'm giving you how it is different. But in American English, you have to pronounce R.
Oh, okay.
So that's the difference, okay? Like,
Mm-hmm.
we don't, reservation. In British IPA, the second R is silent because there is V
Oh,
after the R.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I'm going to give examples when we don't pronounce R at all. Like mother. Have you watched the movie called Harry Potter? Any of you? Rim?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You say in Harry Potter, it's a total and pure British English.
Mm-hmm.
Mother, sister,
Mother,
Sister.
right,
daughter,
daughter,
Daughter. Brother.
father, brother,
Brother.
water, minister,
Weather.
hmm?
Weather.
weather. Okay, so if the R is last letter or the second, like pharmacy, not pharmacy in British English, I'm saying
pharmacy. Okay.
pharmacy, yeah.
Pharmacy. Pharmacy.
And this word, you word it quite a few times, Rim.
Of course.
Of course is American. In British English, we don't say of course. Of course.
Of course.
A long sound, R is silent. Of course.
Cold.
Of
Now,
course.
you see, this is the one of the difference. And second difference is letter T. Letter T is very strong and prominent in British English. But in American English, it sounds like D, flap T, we call. And Rimna might know better than me because
Yeah.
she's a flap T, we call it, which sounds like D kind of. Like we say water, there's a water. Can I have a bottle of
Yeah.
water, please? They will obviously say, can I have a bottle of water? D sounds like D because flap
Yeah.
T. Similarly, identity, they'll say identity. We say 20.
Identity. Yes.
We'll say
Yeah.
Identity.
20, they'll say 20.
Identity.
So that,
In American.
yeah, American
Okay.
pronunciation. So that's the two basic difference. And there are thousands of vowel sounds which are different. Some expressions like we say mobile, they say mobile. Okay.
Hmm.
We say,
Also, some more, for example, elevator
yes,
and left.
lift is British, elevator is American. Similarly,
Football, soccer.
football, soccer, very good.
Mhm.
Like apartment and what?
Flat.
Flat.
Yeah.
Flat is a British English. Apartment is an
Yeah.
American English. Similarly,
Yeah.
trash and rubbish.
Grab. Yeah. Exactly.
So these are some of the differences, and you need to be careful. Sometimes, though, it's not possible to be careful. You can mix it while you're speaking. That's fine. But if you're sitting
Hmm.
for an exam like IELTS or TOEFL certificate exam, if you use only one pattern of IPA, that will help you getting more marks. Hello, Dr. Mesh. Welcome. Salim, are you still there?
Yes, sir.
What is your time in India at the moment?
12.
This lesson is going to be finished in 6 minutes.
Yes.
So you can always join because it will start. Your time is 5.5 hours ahead of us. So it will start 12 o'clock, 6.5. Hop on member is invisible, really? Hi, Sonu. Thanks for the subscription. I think she has joined in another lesson. I've got quite a few lessons, guys, and Reem. All the
Mm.
morning classes are based on IELTS, the four modules: speaking, reading, writing, and listening,
Mm.
except Friday morning. That is only for IPA to develop your sound. And all the
Mm-hmm.
evening classes are like phonetics, again, grammar, speaking, reading, writing, conversational English. Okay, but
Actually, I'm obsessed with
writing,
phonetics.
phonetics.
I love phonetics. Yeah.
Okay. Did you study phonetics in your course?
Yeah. Yeah. I said phonetics and phonology.
And I'm sure you know that this is the hardest part. You see, I'm not a native. I was not born in the UK. I was born in
Mm-hmm.
Bangladesh. So Bengali is my
Mm-hmm.
first language.
Mm-hmm.
And English is my second language. So when I started learning English in my country, I learned all the wrong sounds. Honestly, I always say
Yeah.
that. When I moved to the UK, I found that, oh, all my sounds are incorrect. So I had to take more classes and lessons from here to
Mm-hmm.
keep it standard so that people can understand me. And
Yeah.
when I joined on this app 2 years ago, I'm one of the teachers that joined from the beginning of this app. You
Mm.
know, that time it was not necessary to complete a teacher training course.
Mm-hmm.
And we have been asked later we have to do teacher training course. So I took the teacher training course from the UK, one of the internationally recognized institutions. It's very difficult though for me, because it's a special course and training.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Saleb, it is going to finish in 3 minutes 44 seconds. It is like a countdown. It starts 10 minutes earlier every
Mm-hmm.
every lesson, but I start 5 minutes earlier so that my subscribers come to know. Because if you follow me, you'll get the automatic notification that, oh, Rahat Ali is on live screen. This is the lesson.
Okay. So we just have two courses for free. Then we need to subscribe.
That's right. Two
And
lessons.
yeah,
One
two
lesson is gone
lessons.
today. Another will be tomorrow
Mhm.
morning. So 6:30 UK time once again.
Another one will be
tomorrow morning, same time, 6:30
the
a.m.
same times. Okay. Okay. Good.
And the other advantages are I conduct very often public live stream, and you can join there freely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know this one. Yeah.
If you have
Okay.
just make a
Yeah.
comment, then I can bring you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Clear.
And also I've got another special live stream because I work in London. Very often I
Mm-hmm.
go to different places. I show you around. I say this program explore London through my live stream. So
Mm-hmm.
especially in a Tower of London, Tower Base, London Bridge, Buckingham
Mm-hmm.
Palace, London Eye, Thames
Mm-hmm.
River, Westminster
Actually, I
Parliament.
had been in London
Oh, which part? How long ago?
um 2 years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
where did you stay?
Actually, not for in fact, not for study, for just
B-
like
Visit.
enjoying and visiting. I stayed just 10 days.
Oh,
Then I came back.
that's
Yeah.
great. Do you remember the place or the hotel you lived?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. I've been in hotel near to the Hyde Park.
Okay.
Yeah, and I go to Hyde Park, London Eye, like Oxford Street. What else? Some museum, historical museum, and science museum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I go all these, and some restaurant, shopping.
Did you visit Harrods?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
Harrods is really a posh, we said, classical, a very sophisticated market. You'll be
Yeah,
surprised to know the owner of the Harrods is, I think, Qatar Amir
yeah,
or
yeah,
Kuwait Amir,
yeah,
something like Qatar Amir. Yes, Qatar, the
yeah,
Qatar government.
yeah, yeah,
And previously, it was owned by the Egyptian business tycoon Mohammed Fayed.
yeah,
When his son passed away, Dodi Al Fayed, then he thought to sell it.
yeah. Also, you when you go to Harrods, you can find like a fancy car
Everything is
for,
there.
yeah, everything is fancy. Even people like they wearing Gucci, Chanel,
All the
and all
world
these.
class brand, and also
Yeah,
all the workers are there from Arab countries. That is the amazing part.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's really cool to know. So I believe that
Mhm.
you liked London. I live in
Yeah.
Essex, okay, just next to East London border, but I work for the British government, National Health Service. As is, remember, I'm a pharmacist, so I
Mm-hmm.
work as a pharmacist. So I'm a manager of my clinic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really good experience that you have come here. And as I said, I was in Saudi Arabia for 4 years. In 2004, I got the opportunity to come here. This is going to be finished in
Yeah,
10
okay.
seconds. Thank you very much. Once again, if you have got any question, please write in the subscriber chat. Okay. I
Okay.
hope to
Thank
see
you
you
very much.
tomorrow. Best of luck
Inshallah.
for
Thank
voting.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye and take care.
Thank you. You too.